For learning objective B, I'm going to show you how to construct cumulative frequency and cumulative relative frequency graphs. So we have here a school district administrated a 30-point math test to 10th graders, and it looks like we have the frequency counts of the scores from 0 to 30. They have defined some equal intervals, it looks like, so every 3 points, so 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, or 6 points, how many people have that? Now, they want a cumulative frequency and then a cumulative relative frequency. So to do that, let's actually find the cumulative frequencies, and all we're going to have to do here is do a cumulative frequency. So I'll do cumulative frequency, and we'll just tally them up. So at 0 points, there's 0 in total. From 3 points all the way down, there's 3 students. From 6 points all the way down, there's going to be 21 students. From 9 points all the way down, we're going to have 75. And then the rest of the data, we will get these cumulative totals. You can tell by the end of the test, there was a total of 881 students that took this exam. Now, let's do the cumulative relative frequency. All we need to do for that is we're going to take the cumulative totals and do what's the relative frequency, just means make them a percent. So all we have to do is take each value and divide it by 881. So 0 over 881 is going to be 0%. 3 divided by 881 is going to be actually 0.3%. 21 divided by 881 is going to get us at about 2.4%. And if we continue this table, here's what we're going to get are the following percentages. So to make the graph, all I'm going to do is for the cumulative frequency is I'm going to put the totals over here, and we're going to total up to 881. So maybe here I would have 400. This would be 0, and then the intervals in between. So 1, 2, and 3, 5, 6, and 700. And then we're just going to put the intervals here, so we will have 0, 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and so forth. Be careful, they're not asking me what type of graph to do, just construct one. We could do a bar or a line graph. Let's do a bar graph for this. So the frequency at 0 is 0. From 1 to 3, we're at a total of 3, so it's going to be just a little bit higher. From 4 to 6, it looks like our cumulative total is 21. Then we're going to go up to 75. And then from there, 157 for the next category here, and so forth. And you're going to continue this. Make sure your intervals are lined up properly with the bars. Mine are getting off a little bit there. Now, to do the cumulative relative frequency graph, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have my intervals of 0, and then 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and we'll just go from 10 to 12 here, as we did back here, and I'll add that was 10 to 12. And now we have percentages. So the top one here is going to be 100%. So therefore we have 50. And I'll add the 10, 20, 30, 40 for our tick marks. Let's do a cumulative relative frequency line graph this time. So at 0 is 0. 1.3 is just above 1%. 4 to 6 is about 2. Now I'm about 8.5. I hit 17 and so forth. And if you just connect the dots on this one, we're going to end up moving upward on that graph and continue for all the intervals.